So, how are you enjoying the Bram Stoker Awards this weekend?
I'm really enjoying it. Like we were just talking about, I'm not fully recovered from last night, but I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to a lot of panels today, and the mass autograph signing.
Any particular panels?
I wanted to see the one. I don't know. It has a really long name, but it's about writing the way that you want to write and still pleasing an audience. I'd like to see that, because the difference between the two sometimes the writer wants to write something and the reader doesn't want to particularly read that. The fun stuff that we do with writing sometimes isn't as fun for readers, I guess. So, depending. I think experimental writing sometimes is more fun for other writers to read than it is for just, casual readers to read. So, to balance the two would be interesting. So I want to know what the people on the panel have to say about that.
Great. So you've been to a lot of these conventions, right, over the years. What are your favorite parts of coming to these writing conventions?
Networking, meeting up with old friends and creating new friends, and yeah, it's the people really. I think someone said on Facebook the other day, another writer said it doesn't matter where the convention's held, just the fact that all these writers are getting together or anywhere, just gathering, that's the important thing. So yeah, it's the people for me, for sure.
Do you remember going to your first horror convention?
Yeah, it was World Horror Salt Lake City. Yeah, I do remember that. That was, I think, 2009 or something, maybe 2008. And it's been a bit ago, but yeah, I remember that. Had a great time.
What was it like when you were first walking in and you really didn't know that many people?
It's intimidating. The thing about other writers is they're it's funny. There's no shades in between. They're either very introverted and wallflowers, or they're very extroverted and talking. It's nice because there's always people that are willing to kind of take you under their wing and show you around. There's this group of writers in particular are really great people. So intimidating at first, but then you get over it really. Well, I just released last October was the sequel to my first novel, Black and Orange. The sequel is called Nomads, and I also had a short story collection, kind of like a supplemental book to the series, also was released, called Reaping October. We're gearing up for the Madhouse anthology. It's gonna be a huge project. We're gonna have a campaign to raise funds to get a bunch of awesome illustrations and pro rates for all the contributors, and it's gonna be a massive undertaking, but it's a great book and I'm really excited. It should be coming out next October. What's nominated this year is it's a novella I wrote for the Limbus Inc. anthology, and it's called The Slaughterman. It's each story in Limbus features someone who's recruited by kind of an otherworldly kind of employment agency. And in my story, it was an out-of-work slaughterhouse worker who finds himself in a different kind of slaughterhouse, but this one's set on a spaceship, and he actually has to slaughter aliens to feed to a giant princess. There are so many invaluable things that the HWA has done for me. Like I said before, the people are important. Not only do you get mentors, not just in title, but just people that you can see how their work has grown. You can listen to their stories about what it is in this genre and in this business, what it is you have to do to be successful, and how you can also fail at that, because there's a lot of choices to be made after the book is done and edited and ready. And these other writers are invaluable. They're a group and they're a family, and they support each other and they support you. So it's nice to be in that system. Being isolated, it works for some people, but for me, I treasured every story I heard from veteran writers, and I just treasured all the information, the various conventions that the HWA would would highlight for me, because I didn't know about the World Horror Convention until the HWA. I had no idea something like that even existed. Also, the book events, the book fairs that have been going on, where if you're a member, you can show up and be a part of that experience. Get more people in front of your books. Get your books out in front of more people. The HWA definitely helped with that. I wouldn't have sought that out myself. So yeah, it's just it's a good idea for any new writer to join a writers organization, especially the HWA, because I think they take care of their own a lot better than some of the other organizations out there, from what I've heard.